via the emergency exit ahead. This is all your fault.
This is all your fault. Let's go to the final area.
Critical system failure.
Ho, ho, ho! That fool Sonic thinks he's won because he destroyed all my generators. Well, the mind control cannon is full enough for what it has to do. I will have the last laugh!
The last laugh? How is laughing last special? Isn't that like being the slowest one to get the joke?
Yeah, I laugh last all the time. People look at me like I'm an idiot. Forget about it.
That's because you are an idiot.
You talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. There's nobody else here, so I must be talking to you. Why haven't we fixed your voice chip yet?
Yo, quit busting my batteries over here. I've been working on it all day.
What does that even mean? Oh, never mind. In a few seconds, it won't matter anyway, since the world will have only one thing on its mind.
What's that, boss?
Me.
So yeah, the final stage is, I think it's only like 2 or 3, and then the boss fight. And then we'll go through and show off some other stuff, because there's like one thing in particular that's real neat. Also, oh yeah, remember that arm from literally the first boss fight in the game?
No, this can't be happening. It's backfiring. Impossible. How? Ta-da!
Yeah, it's the best Chekhov's gun.
What do you mean impossible? Your plans have been crushed by Sonic for like, ever. He stopped you like it's his job or something. In fact, I can't remember a plan he didn't stop.
What are you talking about? He hasn't stopped all of them.
Name one.
Read the attention pad.
Thank you, buddy! Hey, my voice! It's back! All right!
Ah, there's the sweet sound by auditory processors know and love.
Now I remember why we changed his voice chip. No matter. I may have suffered a setback, but this thing's far from over. I will crush Sonic!
I love that too.
An A for effort, that's for sure!
So yeah, this is the final area.
Hey, Tails.
Yeah?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Good, so it's not just me.
When I feel the ground shaking under my feet and see plumes of dust rising and rubble tumbling and aliens running for their lives, yeah, I get a bad feeling. So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?
Aw,
This
joke
isn't
hits a little
joke
close to
time.
home.
This is running into space elevator time.
Sorry, couldn't help myself. We're out of here.
Yeah, we're running now.
Yeah, I think the final world, isn't it named Terminal Velocity? It's a really good, yeah. Yeah, isn't that like the whole idea that you're like going back down the space elevator you went up? And yeah, this ending section too is just, instead of being some ridiculous puzzle or like tricky jumps or anything, no, it's just go fast. Just go fast maximum. Turn the fast up. How fast can we make this game go? And yeah, the music's real good for this area. Ah, jeez. Oh, I didn't jump quite right. I can jump in this fight. The other one, no, really, like it wouldn't let me. It might have just been a emulation glitch, though. Okay, you can trust me. I did not forget to try jumping. Doesn't this level have brutal checkpointing? I think it does. Yeah, I think you're right that it's got like no checkpoints. It was very much like a final gambit. That sounds right. Like it's almost like a boss fight level.
Hello.
Hey!
I see you're playing the very brief initial return of Good Sonic.
Yeah, the ridiculously good Sonic game that unfortunately they forgot how to do it, I guess.
Well, possibly the first good Sonic game.
Yeah. Yeah. The extremely good Sonic game, honestly. It's colors is awesome. Oh, jeez.
I remember watching an LP of this, and it started off with people saying, okay, we're going to play a shitty Sonic game because they got the day it came out, and, you know, they'd all been terrible, and they started playing it, and they're like, holy shit, why is this game good?
Like, this game's amazing. Yeah.
It's like nobody really knew it was worth a damn.
No. And then some reviewers even gave it really bad scores, which like, was weird to me. But
Oh, did they?
yeah, like, I know the famous one being Sterling gave it a really bad review, which is weird because to me it's the Sonic game. But what are you gonna do? Obviously, I'm not like mad at him about it. Oh, I wish these reviewers would stop injecting their opinions into reviews.
God damn it, Sterling.
Damn it, Sterling! Yeah, it became a running joke. Like, the Sonic Twitter roasted him over it at one point.
I'm surprised this isn't actually on Steam.
No, this is the one they haven't brought over, and it sucks because it is the best.
No. Because I saw you mentioned setting it up on PC, and I was like, oh, and I just looked it up a moment ago, and it's like, oh.
No, I'm emulating it with like, I don't know, some crazy settings, like a bunch of like 3x upscaling, a bunch of fucking
Oh,
like
so that's why you
anti-aliasing and all
were
that stuff.
surprised at how good it was running, because you're running an emulator. Oh.
Yeah, and I'm running it emulated with like this pre-rendered cutscene. I can see all the little jaggies and all that stuff, and then as soon as we get out of cutscene, the game looks pristine.
I don't think we can beat this guy.
Wow.
Dolphin is an amazing program.
Yeah, Dolphin's really good. Unfortunately, PS2 emulation remains very tricky.
As for you,
Have you had good luck with PS2 emulation?
PS2 is the one I have the most trouble with. GameCube and
Yeah.
Wii. So here is the final boss of the game, by the way.
Oh,
Final boss is real good, but really, really rough. It is very hard. The whole concept is Eggman's using all of the like powers you've gotten through the game, and he starts combining them and all this stuff. But he's shooting them out one at a time, and oh, this boss fight gets unbelievably rude. And I think I messed up because you're supposed to do blasting, but yeah. So like. He starts off doing only one at a time, and it's not too bad, but then once you get a little deeper, he's going to start rolling out 2 and 3 at the same time. There we go. And the whole idea is you're trying to knock one of the, like, wisps out of him every time, something along those lines. He starts doing shit from the back. Yeah, I really like the boss design in this game throughout, which is weird because Sonic boss design is like universally the thing I hate the most in Sonic games.
it's Robotnik in a robot.
Yeah, it's a thing you gently have to bump into. But this game only has one Robotnik in a robot, and it's this one.
Did you just start playing this on this stream? Because you mentioned this is the last boss already.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a game that is appropriately length as well. It is a Sonic game.
I thought it was closer to like 5 or 6 hours, but I guess not.
I'm pretty good at it. If you 100%, it takes a really long time.
Well,
But yeah, it can be done, and I bet if there's a speedrun, it'd be pretty impressive. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, it's pretty short, but it's one of those things where it's like pinnacle why I'd rather have a game that's tight and short and well designed than one that takes a ton of time and is wasting my time.
yeah, it's kind of like Vanquish. I really wish it was longer, but it's just, it's so good.
But you know it's so good because it's short. Like, you know
Yeah.
that's part of the reason it's so good. That's like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance for me. It's like, God, this game is like perfect. And I know if it was any longer, it would just start being so much worse.
Oh, the only slog in Rising for me is the sewer level. I don't know why, I just don't like it.
The enemy base at the end is pretty rough.
Yeah.
But, God, yeah. So this boss fight is really good. It's also real fucking hard is the other thing. Like, it's just really rude in general. Because it is not forgiving, to say the least. Oh, because he starts doubling down on everything. I think I've got one more cycle on him. I think it's where he starts doing cube and spikes and shit. So he starts doing extended patterns and like longer, faster patterns of the singles, and then starts rolling doubles. Like, this is the extended laser. It's gonna start getting real quick. You gotta do the short hops or else you're gonna get nailed by him. Yeah, there we go. You've actually gotten a really good pattern on this whole thing so far.
You horrid little hedgehog!
Unlimited colors. Laser, drill, spikes, rocket, power, frenzy.
That was a pretty good pattern, just on the whole. That fight can be real hard. Like, one we never saw is he'll do the cubes on the ground and then roll spikes over the top of it, I'm pretty sure. Or they'll, like, roll down the track, and you have to jump over them while you're doing it. It's real rough.
My head! Who turned out the lights?
At Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, you can feel comfortable knowing your safety is on number one.
Oh, shut up!
That's really why I think it is so good. It's because, yeah, there's no supersonic or anything. Like, the super, like, big ending shebang is literally just the final attack, and that's it. They all fucking die at the end.
Oh no, the space colony's in danger.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about Vanquish all over again.
I still haven't played Vanquish.
Oh man,
Is it still only 360?
it's 360 and PS3. Oh, that's right. You don't have. That's right.
I have a 360. I'll have to see if it still works at some point, if I can find a copy.
Yeah, it's really fucking good though. Still holds up.
So yeah, final sequence, the escape from Orb.
Oh, there's Orb. Oh.
Sonic, are you okay? Man, I can't believe you made it through that.
The grass render looks like fur.
Yeah. Look, we only have so many models. We just had to
Oh,
recolor it.
fresh ground hair.
Great job, Sonic.
It's good to be back.
Grass, nature's hair.
During that last
I noticed that Sonic's quills kind of have a fur texture here a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. I've never thought too hard.
He
Don't get
said-
fancy on your quill textures, Sega.
You're welcome. Thank you for saving us.
He says, you are welcome.
That thing's translating pretty good.
Yep, I finally got all the kinks out. We can talk to them perfectly now. Oh, great. He says, goodbye, my friends, I have to go. Just when I got this thing working.
Better late than never, buddy. Right on.
I'm glad there's at least one slow-mo high five in this game. Good high five count. 2, right at the end. So yeah, Sonic Colors. It's a good-ass game. It's like a huge shame that it never picked up like more notoriety or anything.
Sonic Generations was pretty good still, wasn't it?
It's pretty good, yeah. I'd say Sonic Generations is probably my second favorite Sonic game, but like Colors is so far out in front. And again, playable credits. The best thing to do. Like, it is weird to me to think that there are games in 2017, 2016, 2015, whenever you're watching this, first time I'm watching it in 2015, that
20XX.
20XX, yeah, that don't have playable credits. Especially with this really goofy synth song. I love it. It's really goofy. Like, it's goofy and it's bad and it's corny, but it's so much better than like All Hail Shadow and shit. Oh god.
I just unmuted it to listen. That's good music.
It's really goofy, right? Like it's like a kids show thing is the thing. I
Yeah.
could see it as the outro credit song for a kids show. So like, it's fine. And the rest of the music in this game is so good. Oh my god, this game's soundtrack is fantastic. Like, this is probably the worst song on it. It's real good. Mostly because there's like no lyrics on anything, as opposed to later Sonic games, which they put lyrics on everything. That's a good way to put it. Faux Owl City. Yeah, I could see that. Like, I love Live and Learn ironically, but like this, I can dig this, like, this game's soundtrack in an unironic way. And then yeah, I'll actually, while this runs, might be a good time if I can do this without crashing it. I'm gonna look up the code for the thing I want to show y'all afterwards. Not for DS. Like, there's all these people telling me, like, there's no way to do it. I'm like, yes, you can. You can do it. It's called AR. Like, it's a Game Genie AR codes, please. Oh boy.
Pro Action Replay.
The thing is, I know because I've done it before. So people being like, no, it doesn't exist. I'm like, yes, it most definitely does. Because I'm already using a code to put on 60 FPS is the thing. There we go. And like all worlds, levels, and something else that I'm not going to say, but... So the way you have to get this, by the way, is the red rings unlock the Sonic Simulator stages, and if you beat all of those, it gives you all of the simulated emeralds or, you know, whatever. But you'll see what it is. It's pretty obvious if, you know, I don't know. It's really cool though. It's almost a shame it's such a pain in the ass to get because it's awesome. But I will let the credits run all the way because I like the game. Yeah, this pop punk ass song. Like it so bad here. You know what game had really long credits that you couldn't play? Any of the Assassin's Creed games, or was it Watch Dogs that had like 45-minute credits?
Both.
Both?
Definitely
Okay.
both. Definitely. It's gotten worse as the games have gotten newer, frankly.
Ubisoft credits every pizza boy that wasn't in the lobby. I think it's less that and more they, are like, God, I don't know, like 7 studios now or something ridiculous. Like I don't fucking know. It's like
definitely.
it's like 1 million studios working on every single game. It's crazy.
I'm kind of surprised anything coherent comes out the other end of that.
Does it though? Counterpoint.
It's incredibly samey.
Yeah, counterpoint. Watch Dogs.
Something does come out, it just has to hold to a very strict, boring formula.
Oh god, someone said Blood Dragon and I misread it as Blue Dragon, as like Blue Dragon was the best game Blank came out in years. And I was gonna be like, yo, did you actually play Blue Dragon? Because that game ain't great.
I remember looking forward to it. My brother got a 360.
Same. We were really excited.
I didn't get one for the longest time, and then he told me it's okay. And I'm like, really? I took a look at it and I was like, this is shitty.
Yeah, it's real bad.
It's like, on paper, it sounds amazing. But actually,
yeah, it's not a great game. Blue Dragon, basically the living example of you can't just put a bunch of talent in a puddle and hope it coalesces into a game.
There was also, God, what was it?
Is that the one that had Akira Toriyama and Nobuo Uematsu and the writer for the later Final Fantasies? I'm forgetting his name.
Well, Sakaguchi was involved.
Sakaguchi,
He was
yeah, it was Sakaguchi. I think
the
was
original
writing it.
FF guys.
Yeah.
Well, there was also a game that, gosh, what was it called? It was this game that where you, oh man, I need to look up Shadows of the Dam. That's what it was called. It had like Shinji Mikami, Akira Yamaoka doing the music, and some other guy. I think it was Suda51, I think. And just like, on paper, once again, it was like, hey, this is going to be fantastic. And the game was kind of, it wasn't terrible. It was just kind of, expected better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird thing where you can't just put in too many talented people. Like, it doesn't just work like that. You can't just have all these visionaries at once.
Shadows of the Dam did have a few interesting ideas, but just past a point, it was just really stupid and pretty much juvenile, because they kept coming back to the whole thing that the main character's weapon was like a skull that could morph into things, so they kept making boner jokes repeatedly, and past a point, it was just so like, guys, you already made this joke. And also, you had Steve Bloom doing an incredibly bad Hispanic accent.
Oh boy.
It was really bad. Yeah, big boner singing Christ.
Sega Germany. Yeah, a lot of this too is they have to like thank every marketing team in every region this came out in. Sega Spain. Sega, a large company. People forget that sometimes. There aren't that many people who work there.
It's playable credits. The name scrolling is a little, you know,
Slower,
it's not a gigantic density listing of names. I'm going to let them have the victory lap.
Again, game is so good. Like, it's like, yeah, alright.
I think Shenmue was probably the first game where it was like, wow, these credits are really long. Because I want to say those credits were like 10 plus minutes. If only we knew. It'd get worse.
Oh god. And how. I don't even remember how long Metal Gear Solid 5s were. I'm pretty sure I beat it and then just kind of like walked away for a bit.
I didn't even beat it before doing that.
Oh, you. Yeah, but as soon as the credits started up, even Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, I think I remember the first time I beat it, I like went out for... I was still smoking at the time, so I think I just went out for a smoke and was like, oh my god, this is taking forever. But it was Metal Gear Solid, so I didn't want to miss the post scene or anything.
I don't remember Revengeance being that lengthy.
It might have just
when
been,
it
I
was
was exhausted at that point, it could have
probably
been.
that whole last boss, yeah. Especially if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Oh, maybe Revengeance was lengthy.
It's unskippable, that's what it was, yeah. And it was probably pretty late, and I was just like, I don't want to deal with this.
Skipping credits is one thing, but there's also the whole thing in the back of your mind of, well, if I skip this and there's a scene after it, am I going to skip that too?
Yup.
And that's what makes you sit there.
Sega. And there's our beautiful planet. Mobius? I think? I don't know.
Probably. Pushing start during the credits is like pushing start during a cutscene.
They do.
Yeah,
They do
like,
give you 6 1-ups for watching the credits. Thanks, guys.
Put your backsides into it.
Technically, we don't have backsides, boss.
I don't care. Just push. We have to hurry. I already have my revenge planned out.
Oh, we're not done yet. We have some more things to show off in just this game, and then I'm probably going to switch games and do something else.
On the bright side, a certain someone got their voice back.
I feel like my own self. All I want to do is talk. Hey, remember when we were chasing those little alien guys? What's up with those things anyway? They sure were funny looking. Smell that though?
What I wouldn't give for the maddening silence of space right about now.
Hey, I heard they started using fish. Bummer we didn't bring any with us. Not that we can eat it since we're robots, but we could have looked at it. I love looking at stuff. I love stuff. The fireworks show game was great. Hey, how did you get all this stuff to blow up like that anyway? Loved it. By the way, did you destroy Sonic this time? No, I'm sorry. You never destroy Sonic. Where are we going? Look at that star. Oh, my God. That looks nice. Oh, look at that.
Sega.
I'm glad they end on a Hey Vegeta joke. Hey Vegeta! So I will make sure it's saved, and then once I am in fact sure it has saved, I'll turn it off real quick so I can put in this action replay code. Sorry, are you cheating? Yes.
No, unlocking the possibilities is all we're doing.
Yes, I'm looking towards the future of gaming. Alright, where did I have that open? those over here.
I need to go handle some cooking stuff, but I'll possibly be back.
Please
I'll
do.
be in the chat at least, though.
I'll probably be streaming for a year, so
I'm pretty much free until like recording session, like 2.5 hours, so I might be back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have fun not cheating.
Sorry. Why not use the Fart God 420 file? Because I was reading the streaming file. I started from scratch. And hopefully it worked correctly. Because it should be in here. There it is. So if you do get all the red rings in the game and beat all the levels, you unlock Supersonic. Which changes the way the game plays completely? In kind of a neat way, actually, because it doesn't just make it like the same game, plus you can turn into Supersonic. There's no wisps. They just disable all the wisps in the game. So it forces you to take like one main path normally. It's pretty interesting. It makes the gameplay pretty differently. Like the only wisp you get is boost. But it kind of turns a lot of the game into just like try and get 50 emeralds as fast as you can if you're going for like a high score. So let's see if we can turn it on. So yeah, kind of like an old school mode type of thing, I suppose. What have I done? Guys, I fucked it real bad. Guys. I've never seen that happen. That was awesome. That was amazing. I've never seen that happen. Well, let's try and do it the correct way. There we go. Nice and easy. Amazing. So yeah, any of those wisps you pick up will just immediately vanish out of your inventory. You will just lose them. But yeah, once you turn that on, that's just unlimited boost. Unlimited boost and invincibility. Fortunately, we're really close to the end of the level, so this might not have been a great one to show it off on. But, yeah, no, it's... Also, it just automatically gives you amazing. But it's neat because since it turns off the other colors and the other, the other wisps, it actually kind of makes the game play differently. It's really unique. Let's do a couple more levels. One in particular, I want to get one that I have some time with it. We can see a little bit more of how it works. Come on, 10 more rings. Come on, I'm pretty close. There's one very important thing I have to test. One super duper important thing. It is a really cool bonus. I concur. All right, one second. I have to test something. Where are we at? Dolphin window. Options. Configure. Frame limit. 30. Okay. So yeah, that was my Sonic Colors. I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play stream, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. Take her easy.